The impact of immigrants in Southeast Massachusetts extends well beyond the culture and heritage they bring. The businesses they own stimulate the local economy, providing jobs and opportunity. Here in Fall River, Massachusetts, maintaining a small business comes naturally to some, but for others, it's not always easy. Portuguese immigrant Fernando Benevides is the successful owner of Portugalia Marketplace in Fall River, Massachusetts. An immigrant from the Azorean island of Sao Miguel, Fernando came to the United States in 1979 in search of new job opportunities.
It's just I had $300 and a baby, and my wife, and I have none. And I came here, and 3 days. When I came, I went to live in Somerset. My sister-in-law lived there, and she told me, "Oh, do you want to stay here?" No, oh, please, no, I don't want to stay. You can find an apartment for me, and 3 days later I found a job. I called my boss and say, I never want to go back. Oh, I travel there. No, I'm gonna stay here. This is a beautiful country, and I have a lot of opportunities here. I worked hard. So 10, 12, 14, don't matter how many hours. My boss told me is I work hard every day, 7 days a week. And 3 years later, I had some money, and I told my wife, "This is you're gonna buy a house. This is the house where they start the business." In my garage over there.
While Fernando was able to capitalize on saved earnings and investment opportunities to grow Portugalia, many small businesses are barely given a chance to get off the ground. About 20% of small businesses fail in their first year, and 50% of small businesses fail in their 5th year. And it is especially difficult for supermarkets to get going.
Whoa, that one's a little bit more challenging. If you're going to start a small convenience store and supermarket space, is exceptionally competitive in the United States. It's a tough business. It's been a lot of mergers and acquisitions, so you're really competing against huge conglomerates. For example, Amazon just bought Whole Foods Markets, so if you want to start a health food store, you're up against Amazon. That's a big deal. The biggest issue with it probably is inventory, and having enough inventory and choice in your store, and that's capital intensive. You may need freezers, you may need coolers, you may need spraying devices to keep the produce fresh. So it's very capital intensive and very inventory intensive, and your margins are likely to be fairly thin at the end of the day. It's just that it's really hard work because small businesses don't have infrastructure. You're the janitor, you're the banker, you're the bookkeeper, you're the marketing, you're the guy who puts the stuff up on social media, you're the woman who has to do the sales calls. You are everything, and everything needs to be done now.
Once the difficulties of starting and maintaining a small business are overcome, they have the potential to impact entire communities.
So when I first started here, I think we had a little under 30 employees. So 3 years later, we have close to 50, including full-time and part-time. All the full-time employees here pretty much become family. I think that just kind of goes with the heritage. Being brought up in a Portuguese household, I think you always kind of merge towards becoming a family. And same idea for the part-timers. Part-timers here are for the most part either Portuguese, they're Brazilian, they're Cape Verde, and regardless of their nationality, of their ethnicity, they're family to us. So it's a great environment to work for.
My cousins, for me, they are my family. And when they come here, they kiss me, they give me hugs, because this is very important. This is a family. The business, my business, I tell everybody, this is not Portugal, this is not mine. This is our Portugalia. This is our store, not my store. And just because, the matters, they are young or old, they love me and I love them. So.
Reporting from Fall River, Massachusetts, I'm Andrew Wuebker.